So welcome back to the second part of the video. So you completed the worksheet, you tried some of these triangles, you did some of the homework, and you got a better feel for it. So all I'm going to do is the next stage is there's going to be some word problems. And the word problems are not meant to be that complicated. It's more just adding a little bit more wordage in there for you to kind of sift through. All right, so I have these three examples to go through. So it says I got 28 points out of a possible 40 points. What was my score as a percent? And you know what? I actually find word problems easier than these ones because they provide more details and the description kind of helps me figure out what's missing. So again, it's a percentage question. I'm going to go back to my triangle. All right. Even if you're a little bit more comfortable and you don't need it, I'm just putting it in the note so you can look back and figure out what I did. So filling in the information, I got 28 points out of a possible 40. So 28 is what I got. 40 is what the total was, so that must mean I'm looking for my percentage. What does that mean in terms of the triangle? Because it is on top, one on top of the other, we're using division. So that means that 28 divided by 40 is going to give me my answer, and it'll give it my answer in a decimal, so we'll have to convert it after. So that gives me 0.7, which is 70%. So therefore, my score was 70%. All right. The next one, I got 28 points, or 80% of the possible total. So someone said, how did you do, say, playing basketball? I shot 80%, and I got 28 points out of what I possibly could have if everything went in. What was the total possible here? So as soon as I see that percentage, I know it's a percentage question. So I go back to my trusty triangle, because that takes some of the guesswork out of it for me. All I need to do is successfully fill that triangle in. So I got 28 points. So that's my G, my got. 80% is what I got. I'll have to divide that by 100. So we are looking for our total. Okay? Once again, one on top of the other, division. And remember what I said about in the previous lesson, that has to be done first. Okay? That has to be done first. So 28 divided by, I'm just writing it in a bit different format, 80 divided by 100. So I'm going to do the 80 divided by 100 first. So that's 20 divided by 0.8. And finally, now I can do that division. That gives me 35. All right, so I could have, if everything went in the basket, I could have got 35 points, but I only got 80% or 28 of them. So the total was 35. All right, last question. I got 70% out of a total of 130. So say you had say it was a crazy multiple choice, 130 multiple choice questions, which is absolutely cruel and ridiculous, but you got 70% of them right. So how many did you get right? Again, percentage question, back to my triangle. So what I got, my total in percent over 100. Filling in my information, I got a percentage given to me. So that goes in the percent slot. So 70 over 100 out of a possible total of 130. So that means I'm looking for my G. What did I get? We are side by side, so that means multiplication. And remember, you need to do that fraction first. So 70 divided by 100 times 130. That's 0.7 times 130. So now my final step to multiply that out, and we find that we get 91. So therefore, I got 91. All right, so now your next worksheet is going to be on some word problems related to percentages. If you use the triangle and fill in what information you know, once you have the triangle filled out, it's really the same process. If you look at this side, all right, if you have the information, you just got to do exactly what the triangle tells you. So The tricky part will be decoding and getting that proper information in the triangle. So go ahead, work on that worksheet. If you have any questions, make sure you ask the teacher. Once that worksheet's completed, get it checked. Move on to the next lesson. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.